Legend of Total War here, and today we've got a saving and disaster battle playing as Imrik going up against Count Noctilus, where the story of this one is that he confederated Caledor very early on. This is the Confederation army, and actually sent Imrik back home to Ulthuan and to command this army, but for some reason didn't put him back on his horse. Now Noctilus has a better army than him. He moved into White Peak, captured the settlement here in Tiranoc, and Noctilus has counterattacked. He outnumbers us by 4 units. These ones here don't count for anything. And he's got superior units to us. So a Necrofex Colossus is able to wipe out several units of archers quite easily, especially considering they've got a significant range advantage. There's also other dangerous units, especially Count Noctilus himself can be very difficult to deal with in the early stage of the campaign, especially if we don't have anyone that's fast enough to catch up and sort of get into melee with him. Now I reckon the key to victory here is using the Great Eagle to somehow get the Bloated Corpse to trigger and blow up a whole bunch of their own units, evening the odds as much as possible. The map is also a big problem for us because it's rough terrain with loads of trees everywhere, and so that gives Noctilus a lot of cover to get in here, and makes it very difficult for these archers to get a good line of sight, so that's going to be a challenge in this battle. Let's jump in here and see what we can do. So, while this battle's loading up, there is a much more serious topic that I want to briefly talk to you guys about, and that is to do with false copyright strikes from Creative Assembly. Now, I don't know if they've done this in the past, I don't think they have, but a few days ago, Creative Assembly issued a copyright strike attempt onto Voland. Now, I know that many of you guys probably aren't fans of Voland, but I think this is a much bigger issue, and I'm also not here to try to change your mind about him. I've personally been talking to him behind the scenes, just privately, and he's honestly been really nice to talk to. But what's happened here is that that Voland has made a reaction video based on a leaked video from Creative Assembly to do with hyenas, and the reaction videos are protected under fair use for copyright law, and Creative Assembly issued a copyright strike anyway, and YouTube threw it out, so it's a false copyright strike. Creative Assembly also issued some pretty false statements in their email to YouTube about the nature of Voland's video. So Creative Assembly is basically attempting to intimidate and bully another creator into taking down videos that they don't want. They probably feel like they can get away with it with Voland because they feel like nobody's going to back him up. I guess again, motherfuckers. So I just want to say that I don't care what anyone's standing is with the community, whether they're mostly hated, whether they're mostly loved, whether they've got 100 subscribers, whether they've got 100,000 subscribers. Any attempt of Creative Assembly to bully and intimidate other creators, you can bet your sweet ass I will fucking stand up and stop and try to put a stop to it. So luckily YouTube, it didn't go anywhere. It's a frivolous copyright claim, which I believe is illegal, by the way, to do that. But it sets a precedence. If we don't stand up and demand that Creative Assembly apologize for this disgusting behavior, then it sets a precedence for them to do it again. And there have been plenty of instances of other creators covering leaked footage, leaked information on their channels. In fact, I've done it on my channel as well, especially in regard to a leak with Total War Pharaoh. If it becomes normalized for Creative Assembly to take down with a strike anyone that covers any leaked stuff whatsoever, then you can bet your ass that no one's going to cover leaks anymore. So we absolutely have to nip this in the bud right now. Again, it's got nothing to do whether it was Voland or not. The fact that Creative Assembly has done this to anyone needs to be called out. So what I'm asking for you guys is to demand that Creative Assembly, on whatever social media platform you're comfortable with, that they issue a public apology to Voland, because what they've done is disgusting. I've spoken to a number of creators, and I don't think many of them are going to stand up and say so at this stage here, because most of them probably are afraid for their position with Creative Assembly. I'm not afraid, by the way, so I don't mind doing this. But to issue a public apology to Voland and never ever do something like this again. Now, if somebody had just blatantly uploaded one of their trailers or something, then that is a breach of copyright, which, by the way, people have done before. Just straight up uploaded straight up copies of their trailers, and Creative Assembly has done nothing about it. So they've specifically targeted Voland in this particular regard, thinking that they can get away with it. And it's really important that we tell them, no, you can't get away with this, it's bullshit, don't do this again. So hopefully you'll stand with me with this. I've made a tweet on Twitter, or X now I guess, and just condemn this behavior. Don't go after individual developers. I'm not asking you to boycott the game, I'm not asking you to not play the game. I'm just asking you guys, call out really bad behavior where you see it, because this cannot be allowed to happen ever again. It's a absolute stain on Creative Assembly's reputation, as if it could use any more stains. So condemn this action. But then let's just move on. Hopefully it never happens again. Anyway, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to attempt. I'm going to sit in the forest just to begin with. We want to take this position over here eventually, but what I want to do, because this is the only visible unit to begin with, bring it around the side here and do a couple of laps around this army until I can find their bloated corpse. I'm willing to sacrifice the eagle to get this job done. I don't think the bats are going to be able to pin us down. We should be faster than them. But when we've got a good line of sight on their bloated corpse, and when it's amongst their other units, we go for it. Let me just turn them off firewall just to begin with. We go for it, fly in, there it is, and get them to blow up their own units. If we can pull the eagle out, that's great. But the thing is, if we don't win the battle here, it's dead anyway. So what we want to do, try to bring them around over this way. They are following us. Usually the AI does go on like a seek and destroy mission if they don't see at least one of your units. So you can see this one here starting to kind of search. This is why it's really important to be on one corner of the map and then another. So what I'm doing here, I just need to wait for that bloated corpse to be in amongst these units. Another benefit to doing this is that their faster units will be able to get over to our army quite quickly, so we can take them out very easily. But the rest of their units will hopefully lag behind and come at us in waves. You can see the bloated corpse there, but it's not amongst any of... it's only amongst one of their units. Honestly, even if we wipe out just one of those units, it's still better than nothing. Okay, I'm gonna do another loop around this way. Probably take a little bit of damage, maybe. No, we didn't take any damage, that's good. If we get too close, they will shoot at us, but the trees will give us some coverage. It's going to be hard to spot that bloated corpse in the trees, but that's okay. I know roughly where it is. Okay, there's the Necrofex. Oh, I'd love to send Imrik on his horse to go and kill that, but he's not on his freaking horse. That was a big mistake here. Problem is, in Warhammer 2, I would always say things like, don't get on horse mounts. But in Warhammer 3, absolutely, horse mounts are great. The game's changed. Alright. Don't get shot. These things will do a lot of damage to us really quickly. I just need to find where that bloated corpse is. If it's in amongst one or two units, I think I'll go for it. But I just need to see where it actually is. Take a little bit of damage to those guys. I just can't see where it is yet. Come on, come on. Where is it? 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 Blobbed up units. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, land here. Maybe they'll attack us with it. No, the AI doesn't really do that so much these days. Right, try to get out of there. They don't send their bloated corpses against your single entities. You have to actually land on top of them. Okay, we took a little bit of damage, nothing major. I think he summoned a unit, so this is a bit of waste of magic, not a big deal. Okay. I know where it is. We just gotta get them. No, they're looking for us. I'm on the clock here. I don't want to just take out that bloated corpse. I want the bloated corpse to kill a whole bunch of their units. I may have had an opportunity to do that, and I may have missed it. But it's so satisfying when you do manage to pull it off and hit a whole bunch of their units with a bloated corpse. So satisfying. Hang on, hang on. Is it still there? Where is it? Where is it? Freaking trees everywhere. Must be blind. Can't see where it is. Oh, that's Noctilus. Where is the bloated corpse gone? There it is. There it is. Ah. Come on. Got all these bats chasing after. I can't do this for too long. Well, actually, if I land now, it'll kill off the 2 bats. Don't. That's not too bad. Those bats are a bit of a problem. Alright, well, taking out 2 of their bats is better than nothing. Let's go for it. Good. Thank you very much. And we got back up quite easily. Good, good, good. Good. Okay. I'll just have to accept that. Plus we've exhausted their army just a little bit. We've made them tired. Okay. So we did really get the advantage on them on that one. Only by a little bit, but you gotta take whatever win you can get. We essentially took out 3 units, and we've worn them out a little bit. Alright, now let's get organized. So I'm gonna put the spearmen out front. This is reasonably high ground. Terrain is very rough though, so as they're traversing it, it's gonna be difficult to aim. Have this one. We'll see. You come back over here. I was willing to sacrifice that, but since it didn't take that much damage, just bring it back. I don't have anything else for it to do now. How about we put these on the flanks here. And these go out in front, because they don't matter. It's just garrison. Now, hopefully what should happen is they'll send their remaining fast units over here early, because we've hit past the 5-minute mark. The balance of power is still in their favor, because it's still playing their music, but I think we've made a good start. It's always good with these kind of battles to get a good start. Checkerboard formation is not going to be essential here because we don't have a mostly archer army. But just big straight line is not that useful. Alright, I need to keep an eye out for those dire wolves, scurvy dogs. Same thing. Just need to find out where they are. Okay. So what are they doing? They are stuffing about. Don't forget, they're the attacker in this situation. They have to advance on us.
Understood. We will obey.
Alright, I think we can justify moving up a little bit, because honestly, this area here is not the best to stand on. Problem is, though, when they're coming through here, there's going to be trees. That's not ideal for us. I don't think Illyrian Reavers are going to do amazing against the dire wolves, sorry, scurvy dogs. They should win, especially if the eagle comes and helps. Alright, let's just go for it. I'll get the eagle to pin it down and get these ones to flank.
I will claim it.
Okay, looks like they wasted their charge there. Okay, this is good, this is good. Taking out that unit, that could have been a big nuisance for us.
We go. Asturian willing. Crown Prince moving.
So we've taken this one out with pretty minimal damage there, that's good. So that'll crumble away real quick.
The Dragon Tamer.
Yeah, you really needed Imrik on his horse here.
Illyrian Reavers.
Good, it doing less than 1,000 damage, awesome. Alright, that's 4 units taken out, which means we've evened the odds a little bit, just in terms of raw numbers. Again, I would have loved to get the bloated corpse to kill some of their infantry, because I didn't think the bats were that much of a concern. But at least now the archers don't have to waste their ammo on the bats. Alright, it would be good if we could keep the Necrofex Colossus busy, but it just doesn't seem like it wants to shoot. I'm going to have this one go into the trees and see about flanking it to pin it down. It's not going to be able to beat it in melee, but if we can just stop it from shooting, that'd be really good, because it's going to kill so many of our troops otherwise. We can have the eagle go in and fight it as well, but yeah, not sure how well it'll do. Necrofexes are pretty good fighters.
Make Ulthuan proud.
They're gonna be within range soon. Okay, you move up. You start getting shot because you don't matter.
Advance. For duty. Quickly now.
So I kind of expect them to start shooting at this. Maybe, maybe not.
Shall be done.
Yes, they are going to. Cool. Now, the Necrofex is really bad at hitting small targets. So sending an infantry unit that's only got like 12 troops in it, that's essentially a small target. Because they're programmed to shoot at infantry. It doesn't matter what the size is.
Loyal.
Overcasting.
Spearman.
So when there's a little bit more distance between the Necrofex and the rest of their army, that'd be a good time to go in. But right now, just chill. So this dude here, this Gunnery White, his stats are actually not too bad. I don't think our Eagle would win against him. He shot us a few times.
Illyrian Reavers.
And these guys are not good against single entities.
Without fail.
At least they're shooting at a really bad target. That's all I can really hope for there. So if we're casting those Melkoths, doesn't seem to be miscasting. Not good for us.
We away.
They're advancing really slowly because they know that they can. They've got the range superiority.
Move at once.
Okay, I'm just going to rotate a little bit because they're coming at us from a different angle than I was expecting. How about you go into the forest as well, over here.
We advance. For Lothen.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Onward.
Still playing their music, so the odds are still in their favor. But I think it's only slightly in their favor.
Illyrian Reavers.
Yeah, one of these guys to come over here and help us fight this one. Using 3 units to take out one, but it's a good unit. I can't do much about that. Right, they are not going to shoot at Imrik, so send Imrik straight into melee. I don't want him to fight the depth guard though, so let's try to avoid that.
Orders received. We will obey. It will be done. Phoenix. Sun.
Okay, maybe now would be a good time to actually shoot.
For duty. I seek glory. Yes.
Actually, it might be better to circle around and kill off these gunners. Just draw in the infantry first. Alright, just hold that back, Imrik. Yeah, we need Imrik to go dual count Noctilus. Alright, go.
Dragon's rage.
Don't bother shooting this. Okay, let's go. Come around over this way. You go and fight the Necrofex. You come in over here. You go fight the Necrofex. You come over this way. Go after their missile units. Let's go.
Draw back. Fury of the Forge God. Acknowledged. Orders received.
Go after their missile units. They're the most dangerous units by far.
Illyrian Reavers. Without fail.
That's it.
Pull back. The Dragon Tamer.
Imrik doesn't seem to be doing an amazing job against Noctilus at this stage.
Without fail.
Yeah, Noctilus's spells is obviously a huge problem.
Withdraw.
Need to go after the gunners. Their melee infantry are practically worthless.
To battle.
Go after the gunners.
As you say. Onward.
Stay in melee with as many of their missile units as possible. Just get them to stop shooting.
Spearman. Phoenix.
Okay, Imrik's doing okay. He is winning against Noctilus.
Calador's fury. Make Ulthuan.
Like I said, try to just keep them pinned down so they don't shoot. Eagle's getting... it bought us a little bit of time. It was never going to win against the Necrofex.
We will obey. Glory is mine. Blessed by Thor.
Send some spearmen to come and help out Imrik a little bit. Don't shoot at Noctilus. It's a waste of ammo. He's too small. The eagle's still alive. It just shattered.
For all one. Understood. Illyrian Reavers. For all one. Behold the majestic.
Can't dodge that spell. Don't even bother trying. There's some gunners around the flank here for some reason. Alright, this side over here, we're winning in melee. Let's turn around. Need to shoot at this shit. Starting with that one. Their melee infantry are nothing more than tying down our melee infantry. It's a worthy trade-off. Okay, go wide. This one's shooting at you. Alright, we've got incoming over here. Come on, Imrik. Hope and take out Noctilus. No point taking that out now. It's almost used up its ammo. Alright, let's move our archers up and try to snipe their gunnery white. Almost got rid of Noctilus. Move up. Give these archers more space. Let's move these guys up. Totally fine to have melee infantry not... Okay, there we go. We army lost them. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the army itself is fine, apart from the eagle. Let me just have a look. Yeah, the army itself is fine, apart from the eagle. The garrison's the one that took all the damage, which is exactly what you want to see. But I think taking out those two bats early on, and of course the bloated corpse, made a big difference. There just wasn't really any opportunity for us to take out the Necrofex. All we could do is mitigate the amount of damage it did do. The fact that it only got 87 kills is pretty good. This is a unit that would normally get hundreds. Noctilus is another one that's difficult to take out. And Imrik dueling him most of the time. Took him ages to get rid of it. Because Noctilus is a good, really good fighter. Oh, god damn. That was bloody close with that one. Jeez, what's that one hit point? Shame this one survived, but you should be able to pursue and finish it off next turn. Ah, yeah. I think you're gonna need money. At least Noctilus is out for the count. For a couple of turns. Or is he count for the out? I don't know. Because he's the count. Oh my god, I shouldn't have explained it.
The power and the glory of Caledor bids you welcome.
Alright, let's have a look at the situation. But it looks like it's pretty good now. It was just that one battle. Because, yeah, if you had lost that battle, Noctilus would have recovered really quickly, with whatever damage we did to him. Oh, they come in and freaking get the win? What's up, bitch? Oh, but from there, they might actually back you up at Tiranoc. What the fuck are you doing here? No wonder... let me guess, these are entrepreneurs? You think that's actually going to do it? This doesn't make any sense. I gotta see what's going on here. I was wondering why your money was so bad. Alright, what is this? What is this? Oh, no. Okay, no, that makes sense. Administrators, of course. Yeah. So you're trying to speed up the construction there. That makes sense.
Has been issued, mighty lord. A great adventure beckons. Be wary, though. For while the potential...
Yeah, I usually just don't have my administrators recruited for multiple turns, that's all. So, Imrik does have siege attacker trait, even if he's not on a dragon. It looked as though Illyrian was in that position there to assist. They've got 13 units, he's got 16. I would make that attack now and kick Noctilus out of Ulthwant. What's going on over here? So, Tyrion is willing to like you. That's good. You should... I'm not going to do it for you, but you should accept that. But yeah, I would definitely make that attack right now. And you should think about putting him on his horse. I don't know why you didn't. But anyway, let's commit to this now. Have a little look. Because you might be able to get Illyrian to do all the work for you. Yeah, you did. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, you can just basically sit back, relax, and just let them do it. Easy win for you. Good stuff. So they may have deprived you of a tiny little victory here, but they've given you an easy victory here. Let them take all the casualties while you just sit back. Well, here's what you do. Put Imrik on his horse and have him come in with that army. Everyone else just chill and just cap points while this one here distracts the entire army. And that way you can take the entire city basically no damage. That'll be super easy for you. And, you know, level him up as you see fit. Yeah, basically, this situation here, well and truly sorted. Oh, you're at war with Tyrannoc as well. Whatever, they're finished. Anyway, that's the end of this one here, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learnt something. Appreciate you guys. Remember to call out bad behavior where you see it. It's really important that we as a community stand up for, as much as possible, moral integrity. It's just really important that we do that. Anyway, that's the end of this one here. Appreciate you. And we'll see you next time. Later, guys.